Hej, olen Joy, olen suomenruotsalainen. Hej, jag är Joy, jag är finlandssvensk. But today I'll be speaking English because science is a global mission. So I run a research group investigating nanoparticles to treat various diseases at the Mayo Clinic in the United States, which is the best hospital in the nation. And we develop nanoparticles for cancer, but also for tissue repair. As a child, I was always very curious about everything around me. And then when I was 7, I decided I wanted a microscope for my birthday, and a real microscope. And of course, my parents had difficulties finding one, and they went around to different universities. And finally, they got hold of one, and I was excited and used it for many, many years and looked at everything that I could find. And then later, when I was 11 years old, my dog had a skin infection. So we went to the vet, and there they were taking swabs of the skin and putting it into these bacterial plates, and I thought that was super fascinating. So I asked the vet, can I get some of these equipment? And she said, no. So I was disappointed, but then as we were walking away, she came running after us with a bag, and she handed it to me, and she said, don't tell anyone. And it was full of these bacterial plates, so I was thrilled, and I went home and started a miniature microbiology lab and built my own little incubator. And so I went to our fridge at home, and from different locations in the fridge, I took swabs and grew bacterial plates, and the result was amazing. You had all these different types of colors and shapes of bacteria growing, and then I called my whole family down to the lab and said, look how dirty our fridge is. And they were really horrified, but of course it wasn't our fridge that was particularly dirty, it was just science that was really cool. So I always knew I wanted to study biology, so I did a bachelor's degree at the University of Helsinki, and during that time I was able to do research as well on butterflies, and then later on the university gave me the opportunity to actually go abroad to Karolinska Institutet to do cancer research, and then after that I did also a master's degree in biology at the University of Helsinki, where I went to Canada to do cancer research. And then I got some research funding from Finland to go to the United States, where I worked in a hospital in the Texas Medical Center, which is the largest medical center in the world. And over there, I then enrolled in a joint PhD program between the United States and China. So my personal motto is that scientific breakthroughs have two components: crazy ideas and people with the courage to pursue them. And the reason I say that is because we have to think a little bit crazy. Because if we think the same way as everyone else, we won't make any major breakthroughs. Having been involved in cancer research for quite a while, I started to get frustrated that there's been so much money, time, energy spent. And we've seen some progress, but there's still patients dying. So the battle is not over. So I wanted to do something new, something different, think about how to innovate and solve problems in new ways. And so I thought about doing nanotechnology in medicine. And this April I started my own research group that is focused on biological nanoparticles. So it's actually using nanoparticles that the body itself produces to make therapeutic agents. So all our cells release these messages that are nanoparticles that can travel in the blood from one cell to another. And we can collect those messages and actually load them with medications. And they can be then used to treat patients, for instance, with cancer or tissue injury. The most important value that I have is to do something for a bigger purpose. So to have a goal that is more than something that benefits yourself. So for me, that is creating these nanotherapeutics to help patients that are dying. And I think no human being can be truly happy without having this bigger purpose, this bigger mission in life.